What's up, guys? This is SmashedKetchum coming at you once more. I know it's been a while since I've done any streams or videos or anything like that. Not that anyone really follows me right now because, let's be honest, I'm kind of worthless as a streamer. However, I have since gone out and picked up a brand new blue Yeti. And I have been messing with the sounds on this thing all day. It has been absolutely... It's been a real pain. Let's put it that way. And I'm gonna apologize right now because for the past almost 5 hours, I have tried to make it so that you hear it? That right there. You can't hear it unless I'm talking, but anytime I'm talking, you can hear my mouse click, and it is aggravating. But you can't hear it unless I'm talking. So I'm looking into that. I may end up needing a professional to help me with that. But what I thought we could do today is go through one of my old... I have migrated all of my worlds from previous, because I've gone through about 7 computers in the past 3 weeks. I just haven't been able to quite find the right fit, but I think I have now with the ROG. I can't remember the exact model, but it's the one that's got the 2060 GeForce RTX, and of course the 9th generation? Yeah, 9th gen i7 Intel. So I'm really happy with it. It's really fast. I mean, just mind-blowing. But yeah, so I guess let's just jump right into it. This is my original Redstone test world. And I was playing around in it a little bit earlier. And it actually... Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff here. So let's just take a look here, because I did a lot of different things. I guess not that many, but I mean, it's a wonder I'm able to fly around in here, to be honest. I initially made the world just so that I could I was on a multiplayer server and they didn't allow a lot of different things. So I was trying to find ways around the rules using Redstone. Like, you couldn't dispense lava, or the mobs would stack, so you had to kill them individually instead of, you know, just like... it's weird. So you'd have to kill them individually, and then stop killing them with lava so that you could collect the item drops. So I started with this mob area here. You can tell I really tried. I really tried. But I mean, it's yeah. Yeah, you can hear that. All my different timing circuits, and this is early SmashedKetchum Redstone right here. Oh, don't do me like that, man. So we've got our little timer here. And it literally, this is one of the first ones I made. They didn't have observers on the server, so I had to use a million repeaters, just like in the old days. This one here, this is the one I finally perfected, and it uses a locking repeater mechanism for a dual pulse. And it sends a single tick pulse out that hits this block, which of course powers the dispenser. And then I have a 4-tick repeater right here. Here, let me turn that off. Options, because I'm sure you can hear it. Nope, I want music and sounds. Master volume all the way off. All right, how's that? Is that better? Yeah, that's much better. So it just sends this tick, and then a 4-tick pulse afterwards. So it clicks on, clicks off real quick, lights the mob on fire, it dies, it drops its loot, and then it does it again. Yeah, that one was a lot of fun to make. I don't even... Okay, so that just pushes it and pulls it. Yeah, this is right around the time that Mumbo... I follow Mumbo really closely. This is around the time that he had initially started playing around with the locking repeaters. So I thought, that's a really great way to do a monostable circuit. But yeah, one tick pulse, gotta love it. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really sure. Oh, this was my initial one. Okay, so if we turn it off, yeah, we'll let that die out. And initially you just had to, oh no, I messed it up. Press twice for 2 short pulses. So you'd press, then you'd press. And it would, yup. No, I messed it up somehow. How did this work? What even was this? I mean, what is this? What is this right here? Why? There's nothing in it. Oh, I messed up. Oh, I really messed it up. All right, let's see if we can get this working here. I think that might have been the ticket. Yep, that was it. That was it. And it literally just pushes this redstone block and it turns on and turns off and it comes into this chest. Oh, I was so bad. I was so bad at redstone. Oh, and of course, I ultimately decided on this design here, which is actually really cool. If we pull out, because all I had at the time was a pig farm, we pull out pig eggs and we spawn these pigs anywhere. What would happen is they would wander onto that pressure plate, and then it would push them right off. And there was a stipulation, there was a reason I couldn't do it another way, but they fall right down here into these cacti, and all the drops get caught right here. And it actually, that's what I ended up using. It worked so well. I was so proud of myself. Because like I said, I couldn't use observers or any, I couldn't use string because the string would push them off. Yeah, I mean that was a lot of fun. And I'll get to all of this other stuff here, but I figured we could just, oh my God. I don't even know what the use for something like this is. Hey, I want to push a block, one block. I want to let it go, and then I want to retract it one block. I think maybe I just happened upon that design and thought, that's really cool. I like it. I'm going to do it. And I don't really know what this thing is, but I kind of want to push it. Here, let's do this. Options. Can we bag it up from here? No. Screw it. Oof. Oof. I should not have done that. Hey, there we go. I like it. Yeah. All right. So, and this was all just stuff that I learned on my own. Oh, yep. That's a pulse extender. Yep. Okay. And of course, if I'd been smart, yeah, right like that. And it would have stayed lit for a bit longer. But that's just kind of the price you pay. Next thing, of course, that I got into was a piston door. And I labeled a few of these, actually, as I was making them, just in case I ever wanted to come back. So this was just sort of like a hidden away little piston door. Of course, I don't really know why I used ores in the door because that seems like poor planning. If I'm in a survival world and I see this out in the open, I'm going to run up and I'm going to mine right through it. But I guess it seemed like a good idea at the time. And of course, you've got 2 pressure plates that power 2 pistons. Because, you know, I didn't know how to properly use a redstone torch at that time. And right now they just make connection. And of course, I didn't know how to power both of them through 1 pressure plate. You had to step on both of them. Actually, let me see. No, you can only step on 1. But yeah, so it uses redstone blocks. It touches this, and until you touch it, it stays powered. Once it's, and I have a lot of contraptions that use this sort of laggy techniques. And as you can see, this is more my base area. This is all the stuff that you would use that's not exactly for mobs, but it's fun to do. And I think I was following along with one of Mumbo's tutorials at this point. This is still really early, like I said. And this is the way that Mumbo designed it, which is, of course, much more streamlined, and it shuts immediately. And you can see you have almost no time to get through. It's nice, it's efficient, it just works. Then I came over and I revisited the idea. I, of course, wanted to see it so that it was all hidden, because he had everything in the front, and I redesigned it so that you could make it a hidden door. And I added these 2 little pressure plates here that just sort of make it a little nicer. You have a little bit more time to get through. I don't like having a very short amount of time. And this one here, I want to say I spent like a day on this, and it's a travesty. I only ended up getting one side to work simply because I didn't have the space on this side, and I wasn't about to rebuild it. So you get this little channel that you can walk through, and yep, and it's terrible because if you look here, this just starts it over, and you have to just kind of run your way through and hope you don't die. So what else do we have here? Oh, I was attempting to do it again, and as you can see, I used redstone blocks, because, yeah, that's what people want. That's what people want to see. Of course, all of this was done without the use of observers, because they didn't allow them on the server I was on. So if we go back over this way, oh, here we go. This is what started everything. I just did a video on this. This has always been my favorite, and is literally just a pufferfish activation system. And I did it here in glass so you could see it. Of course, I learned the hard way that glass does not transmit or conduct electricity. But yeah. And you just walk right on through. I made it in glass so you could see everything. I spent a long time on this. And it's real simple, but man, I love it. And then of course you can run over here and get right up next to your puffer again. And you actually have enough time, I think, to get back out. Yeah. And there you go. I spent so long on that. What a travesty. Alright. Game mode creative. Alright, what do we have here? All my different... Oh, okay. So those are all my 2x2 piston doors. This is where I actually made a security system. Yeah, okay, so if you hit the button, it doesn't set it off. However, if you just walk through, then you have this bright light that blares. Yep. So the way this works... Oh my goodness. So that button, when you push it... Okay. So that pushes the redstone out of the way. It lifts that block up because that block is being powered normally. And it'll power this, and it'll send this in a loop. if you set off the tripwire that's right here, and it comes out and it powers and it just goes through. However, if you hit the button, it lifts this up for a brief moment and you can dash through without setting it off. But if you wanted to disable it, you then have to repower this block, which will push the redstone away, allowing that block to be lifted up, and it'll stop the circuit. I mean, this is bulky, this is horrific. But oh my goodness, it works 100% of the time. I mean, again, I had no idea how to use torches at the time, so redstone block for everything. Let's see, we'll get to all that other stuff. This was the bane of my existence. My attempt at making a removable or a hideaway piston or a workbench. And yeah. Oh, did I actually? Yeah, I used a redstone torch this time. As you can see, this works. It's got a it's switched. How did that even happen? Alright, so if we push this button, yep, it appears for a second, and then it drifts away. And I mean, just look at this horrific... for the record, I'm still not much better than this. I just know how to use redstone torches. That's it. That's the only issue, or the only difference. Let's see, what is... Oh, my quote-unquote working double piston. Yeah. What's... Oh, yep, that certainly works, all right. That's... Yeah, that's what you want to see. What even? This is horrific. Seriously, who lets me play this game? I don't... I honestly have no idea. I mean, what's even going on here? So we unpower that. Let's see if we can fix this right quick, huh? I feel like the pulse extender needs to be on the bottom. Yeah, the pulse extender needs to hit the bottom. Oof. What is even... Oh. Alright, so we turn that off. I've got just the solution. Boom, now it's working. Right like that. See? I told you it worked. Alright, what do we have? Okay, yep, that's our crafting table. What do we have here? I don't know. I don't really know what that is. What is this? I don't even see a button or a... Maybe... Oh. Oh, nope, that just doesn't work. What about this? What is... Okay, so it just opens the doors at the same time, regardless of which pressure plate you stand on. Wow. All right. Great job. What does this do? Oh, that's just a simple monostable circuit. Okay, good deal. Oh, this thing gave me hell. Looks like compared to Mumbo, but 6-item dispenser. So this thing, the way he had designed it with the new updates with 1.14.3, it spat out 7 items instead of 6, and it was designed exactly the same way. I made it exactly the same way he had his. I had to add in a little bit of repeater action. But yeah, it's a really simple design. You push this button, you get 6 items. Boom, boom, boom. Voila. Yeah. And yeah, as you can see, I just sort of got lucky with that one. A lot of these just kind of are luck. Okay. Oh, okay, this is a hopper clock. Ah. I don't... Okay. Yeah, hopper clock. This is a different one of his tutorials that I was looking at. What does this do? I don't know. I've got a switch. Okay. So it would turn on when the observer would fire. It's a very simplified monostable circuit. Sort of. Ooh. Okay, so full disclosure. What's wrong with this picture? Huh, I don't know. What is wrong with this picture? Oh, I don't know. I saw this. I was going through this the other day, and I happened to see it. I went, oh God, what do I do? This was a fun one to design. And I actually had a little hoop set up here. And I'm sure a lot of you Redstoners already know what this does. Hey! Yeah, get out of here. Oh, this was a good one. Just opens up. And you flick it off. Flush piston doors. Thanks, Mumbo. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Okay, alright. So this does that. And then it does that. Just a T flip-flop. Pretty simple. I don't know if it's a T flip-flop. I don't know if it can be a T flip-flop. But it's a flip-flop circuit. I know that much. Oh, I've broken it. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, let's see here. What does... Okay. Ah, okay. So it does... How does that work? Ah, making use of the observer. Okay, so it does on-off and then on-off. So this exact thing does exactly what this one did. No, this one does exactly what this one did through the use of observers. And this one, and that one, and basically everything over here that's timing related. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I'm not good at this. I don't know. You guys think? Should I keep on going? Maybe I'll design a computer in Minecraft. Yeah. I think so too. Ah. Of course, again, I would have liked to have used observers, but honestly, observers feel like cheating, you know? But yeah, we push this button and it just do. Disco lights, hooray! And that's just lots of repeaters. God, I hate my life. Okay. So this was the sensing. Literally. So the way this works, you probably already know, but when you place a block here, it completes this redstone torch here, powers the block, which powers that redstone, which then powers this block and powers the piston and pushes it out of the way. And that's it. Just boom, 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 until it can't anymore, I think. Yep, that's it. All right, what else do we have here? Oh, yeah, I was trying that again. So, my biggest and proudest moment, of course you can see I messed with a bunch of different block palettes over here, and I spent probably a week and a half to 2 weeks trying to get this thing right, and I have 5 billion different designs of it. Oh, there's my little flip-flop circuit. But, yeah, so it utilizes all the different things that I learned all of this just for this one reason, because I thought, oh, I'm going to build something really neat. Let's see, this is a pretty decent one. I was like, oh, I think this is called a hipster door, right? Am I right on that? If I push this, boom, hipster door. But it actually just does our 3. So the goal here was to create a hidden temple, and that's what that structure is. And I didn't build that in World Edit, I built it by hand. It took me about 2 hours, and it looks absolutely atrocious. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that, because that's probably like my biggest failure. And over here I finally started using observers. Let's see, does this work at all? Is there a button anywhere? It looks like it's permanently on, which is good. That's how you want your contraptions to be quite frankly honest. And of course, here's one that I started working on and went, nah, screw this. Okay. Yep, that's good. So we flip it and it just pulses. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's what I want in my redstone, for things to just always stay on. What do we have here? Oh, nothing. Ooh, this looks promising. Okay. What? What is even... I'm so confused. What is this meant to do? I don't know. I don't, okay, but this one actually does work. I know that for a fact, and I'm really proud of it. Alright, so, if we just... Wait, let me make sure. Okay, it is alive. Those pufferfish, man, they like to die. So, game mode, survival. So if we jump over here, it should update. Yep. And then we can walk over and stand next to it. Oh, there we go. And our doorway opens. And then, eventually, it seals back up. Okay, that's why that one works so well, because I use slime blocks like a cheater. Oh. And this one. So this is how the thing works. I was going to have this beautiful trail walking up, and this was supposed to be a beautiful temple, but there was no way to get in, and you weren't going to be able to break anything. So you'd sit here clicking and trying to figure out what the hell's going on. But if you look and stand right here, you can see it. It all drops down. And it looks like garbage, but it works. I caught the bow. It was so hard trying to fit anything in here. Stop. There is no treasure. Misery lies ahead. Please turn back if you value your life. Oh, wait. You can't. Because the door has already sealed behind you. And of course I was going to trap this chest using some plants and some falling sand or gravel or something of that sort. But unfortunately they seem to have patched that, or at least it is not working. So, but then yeah, this was going to be hidden as well. Same puffer fish situation. But you push that button and I'm not going to make it out in time. Oh, yep, see? But yeah, and that's it. And actually if we look down here, let's see. GMC. Actually, let's go game mode spectator. And it is absolutely massive. So the way it works, as I'm sure you guys guessed, because, you know, I only have one thing that I build, and that's pufferfish doors. That powers this little doohickey, and of course, I was unaware of using the slabs to go boop, 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 to get down, to get powered down. So yeah, it just sort of trickles around. It hits our... Okay, so that's how I did it. I used a locking repeater setup. Locking repeater to give us our double pulse, our double tick, that will then go and hit our top sticky piston to give us that second drop down, and our nice long pulse extender on our bottom ones. And I've got those powering redstone lamps, which also doubles as a mob preventative. And yeah, that's it. If you look over here, you can see I initially had a pressure plate that I used for this here button, but I ran out of space because, yeah, this whole thing is just pressed for space. Man, this looks like trash. I could have sworn I fixed this. Could have sworn I fixed it. Oh well. But yeah, I mean, that was it. That was my whole thing. All of this for one terrible, useless temple that doesn't even resemble a temple. Yeah. What was this? Oh, yeah, this is when I was attempting to use a string. How? Bro, how? How did you even... Okay, guys, well, that's it for today. We got rabbits in the sky, so disconnect. Bye.